Welcome back to the Lemon. I'm Chad, and today I'm here with one of our two project cars, our 2023 Toyota GR Supra. And first off, I know it's dirty. It's gotten a lot of usage of late. We have been out testing our newest project car to see how it performs stock before we start adding our power modifications. So we've already done a video where I've tested the 0 to 60 times, and it has performed quite impressively, especially considering we're here in Denver, Colorado at high altitude, less oxygen. It always saps the power from any car. But this did really, really well. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link in the description below. Then we took it to the dyno, and wow, produced some impressive numbers. Those dyno numbers are what we're going to use to see how well our performance modifications add additional power to our car. So take it with a grain of salt. The absolute number, what we're looking for is improvements in this. I had a lot of fun at Vandermeer Speedway testing out the quarter mile. As expected, but definitely as I was hoping for, the car performed flawlessly. Again, we're at high altitude, so the car is going to be slower than the 12.2, 12.3 second quarter mile that you would see in a lot of magazines. It performed as expected. Now that we have all of our baselines squared away, we added our tune, a custom tune. So I had Jesse DaBears provide a custom tune. We did some repeated data logging, and it's tuned more for our altitude in our specific car. So in today's video, we're going to see how much quicker our car is now that we have a custom JB4 tune. Remember, in order to use the launch control on the GR Supra, you actually have to drive the car for about 6 miles. You have to let it warm up and don't turn it off. So it is warmer outside than it was when we did our baseline testing. That's not going to help with the turbo, but it may help with the tires, as we do have the stock tires on, more of a summer tire. All right, let's see, what do we do? 0 to 60 in 4 point. Okay, ready? Here we go. That felt good. I want to take this opportunity to mention our merch store located on Etsy. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go take a look. We have t-shirts related to our two project cars, the 10th generation Honda Accord and the Toyota Supra. I will routinely be updating the store, removing some designs and adding some fresh new designs. If you like something there, please consider purchasing. Consider supporting the channel by purchasing some merch. If I look red, it's because I'm hot. It's getting pretty hot in here without the AC on. And actually it says outside is 77 degrees, so it's definitely warmed up, and definitely much warmer than it was back when we did our baseline runs. point, I think I'm going to do some data logs to see what's happening. I mean, they all seem consistent. They feel good, just not that much, not noticeably faster than our baseline. But again, that was a cool day, so maybe just the heat is slowing us down a little bit. But with the data logs, we'll be able to see what boost pressures we're obtaining. So that's it. Inconclusive if the JB4 custom tune actually is adding much compared to our baseline numbers. However, it is a different day, definitely different driving conditions. It is much warmer, and maybe that's playing a role. Regardless, it's still a quick car. I'm happy with it. It does feel faster on a roll than it does from a dig. But you know what? To be sure, I don't want to say that the custom tune is not worthwhile. We got to get this car on a dyno. We have to see how much horsepower and how much torque it really does produce compared to our baseline numbers. Next up, besides that, we're going to get it on the track. We're going to see if there's any difference in quarter mile times. And in the meantime, we're still working on the ethanol tune. So a custom tune on the JB4 with ethanol. Now, before we go, I just want to point out, yes, we're using JB4, not ideal, but for those of you who are unaware, these Mark V Supras, after 2020, the ECU has been locked and only one group, femto, is able to unlock your ECU so you can put a true, like EcuTech tuning software on it and truly tune the ECU itself. We'll probably get there eventually. However, in the meantime, we're going to do this in stages. We're going to test out various modifications. We want to see if JB4 is worthwhile, or if you should just jump to unlocking your ECU and using a BM3, MHD, EcuTech, whatever it might be. So the only way to find that out is for us to test our car. With that said, I think we're done for today. Thank you very much for joining, and until next time.